Good warm evening, my Beatles friends, vinyl friends. It's been a while since I made a video, and now it's time to make a new Beatles finds video. So in this video I want to show you some 45s, some CDs, some albums, some many things to show. So shall we start? I would like to start with CDs. 3 CDs that I bought recently. And one of them is the Beatles live in Star Club, Hamburg, 1962. I believe this is the same as the vinyl as we have, something that I showed a couple of weeks ago. This is the German pressing, early live recordings. Yeah, so it's in German, and that's the CD. So this one was released officially in Germany. You see the barcode here, and yeah, it features all the songs that we have on the album, live in Star Club 1962. And something that I found recently on a flea market, something not by the Beatles. This is the artist, the name Achim Schulz, this is the artist, and the CD is called by George Harrison, One Tribute Song. This is the drawing by Klaus Voormann, actually, and I think this is a tribute album to George Harrison. And yeah, this is the cover, this is the back. And all the songs are kind of interpretation or using some Beatles or George Harrison songs in the names, like The Wilburys by George Harrison, What We Need Is Love, Please Please Come Back, Don't Ask Me Why, Can I Help You, Stand By Me, and so on. Yeah, so this is a very interesting CD. I haven't listened to it yet, so I want to give it a listen. So that was the CDs. Now we go to the 45s. This is a Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson 45, Say Say Say. This is the back. A picture sleeve. #1 in the USA. This is on green Odeon label, in a perfect condition. Next one. Something that I bought on a flea market. The single The Beatles I Love Her and If I Fell. A picture sleeve in a terrible condition, in a destroyed condition. But the album itself, I believe, is in a Canadian pressing. No, American, sorry. So this is the yellow-orange label, in a good condition, but the picture sleeve is in a terrible condition, as you can see it here, completely torn. Next, a tribute to John Lennon, I would say. Roxy Music, Jealous Guy. Yeah, this is the single by Roxy Music, Jealous Guy, on the side A. And the song, the other side, is The Same Old Scene, written by Brian Ferry. I believe that was #1, this song, but I might be wrong. And another 45 is the Beatles' We Can Work It Out and Day Tripper, picture sleeve. A very beautiful picture. And this is the bag, the original part of the phone. And this is on silver black Parlophone label. This is the original from the 60s, but I think the sleeve I think the sleeve is not the original. I think it's a repress. Okay. So next, now we go to the albums. Something that I bought on a flea market. This is Stars on 45. The first side A is a disco version of a Beatles songs. There are more than 20, I think. And the side B is just various songs This is the disco band from the 80s, from the Netherlands, and I believe that was #1. So this is the entire side, the Beatles songs in a disco version. This is very, very interesting and very enjoyable album. And something that doesn't have to do anything with the Beatles, but this is the 1045 #2. This is the part 2 of it. It contains ABBA songs on the side 2, and on the side 1 it has all kinds of masterpieces like Layla, something YMCA, The Good and Bad and the Ugly, from these War of the Worlds of Jeff Wayne's War of the World, and California Dreaming, and you name it. So this is very enjoyable disco albums, very interesting to listen to. Now, next, George Harrison Cloud 9 album. Yeah, this is the album. Of course, it has the inner sleeve with the beautiful pictures, and here are the other pictures like Elton John and Eric Clapton, Jeff Lynne, Ringo Starr, all the stars. Like George Harrison said in one of the interviews, you cannot make the ex-Beatles solo album without Ringo Starr. So this is on Dark Horse label, of course, in a perfect condition. This is the German pressing. So, next Beatles find. Paul McCartney's McCartney 2. And of course, it's a gatefold. Oh, sorry. Of course, it's a gatefold. It has the inner sleeve. I believe that's his son, James, and that's the lyrics. And the album itself is on green Odeon label, just like the single Say 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 with Michael Jackson. Okay, and now here comes the the most expensive, the Grail. I was lucky enough to pick up this single. Now, this single is Please Please Me, backed with Ask Me Why, and this is the early first pressing on red label, Parlophone label, from 11th of January 1963, and the matrix number ends with -1N, and here also -1N, and if you can see it here, it doesn't indicate the country where it was made, it's empty. So this is the earliest version of this single, and it has the text embossed here, PT. This is one of the most rare and unique finds of the Beatles catalog. So this is Please Please Me, first pressing on red label. So this is already 55 years old single, and it's a very good condition and it plays well. Of course it has some scratches and some noises, but still plays wonderful. This kind of single, I think this single, exactly this version, I think has Mr. Eli Records from Israel, and he showed in one of his videos that he has Ringo Starr's autograph somewhere here. So Mr. Eli Records, if you're watching this, take a look at the single that I'm showing and tell me, do you have the exact copy like this one, or maybe you have something else? And if you can show your label just like I'm showing this one, so we could compare. Now the only thing that I can do with this one is frame it. Ta-dam! I'm back, just like that. So I framed it already, and this is gonna be hanging on my wall, and this is the Beatles with the autographs, and this is the first pressing of Please Please Me and Ask Me Why on a red label on yeah, this is the first edition because of the matrix number -1n, -1n on both sides. So this is one of the important and one of the greatest finds of the last period. I would say this year, one of the 3 great finds that I had, and I'm gonna hang it on the wall. So this is how it looks like. So if Mr. Ali Records is watching this, first of all, shalom, and I would be happy if you could compare this version with your version. So that's about it. That's my Beatles finds, latest Beatles finds. So thank you very much for watching, and feel free to comment. Thank you.